Hi there, I'm Renee. I'm a psychologist licensed in Canada, specifically Alberta, the Northwest Territories, and the Yukon. And I like to share science backed tools to help you feel more grounded, more resilient, and more compassionate. And today we're looking at being more compassionate towards ourselves. So we're going to talk about that harsh inner voice, who we also refer to as the inner critic. That inner critic says things that you would never, ever say to someone that you love. So, why does it exist within us, and how has it gotten so loud over time? Well, initially, that voice might have developed to protect you. Maybe you learned that being hard on yourself kept you safe from failure or judgment, but over time, that harsh inner voice stops motivating us and starts hurting us or wounding us. Now, research by Kristen Neff, who I had the pleasure of seeing in person several years ago now, I think of her and a few others as self compassion gurus. So her research has shown that self criticism activates the body's threat response, and it floods us with cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And self compassion activates our caregiving nervous system, and it releases oxytocin, which helps us feel naturally more calmer. Now, this all reminds me of a quote that I love, and I think it's been tweaked over the years by different people, but Louise Hay originally said, "You've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." Now, I want you to think of one area in your life where your inner critic shows up the most. Is it in a part of your personal life or in a role that you play? So, for instance, does it show up at work? Does it show up when you're parenting? Does it show up in body image and how you see yourself? Does it show up in your relationships? And I want you to think about, whose voice does it sound like? So sometimes that awareness alone loosens its grip. Is it our voice, or is it someone else's voice that used to criticize us or make us feel less worthy? And do we have room for that other voice in our life anymore? So I want you to stay tuned for Thursday's episode. Now, Thursday is Christmas Day, so I'm going to post it anyway, but hopefully you are spending time with people you love, and maybe you're not even on your devices. So I'll probably remind people with the Thrive Psychology Facebook post to um, go ahead and look for this episode. So if you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, Thrive Psychology 15 is Instagram, and Thrive Psychology is my Facebook page. You may want to follow me there so I can hint a little reminder for you to look at this when you have time. But on that episode, we are going to walk through exactly how to talk back to that inner critic and how to start building an inner ally instead. Now, unfortunately, the inner critic doesn't get silenced overnight, but we can start learning to talk back to it, and we can stop believing what it says. Now, you got this. I will see you on Thursday or another day when you can loop back around and watch for these strategies. Take good care. We'll see you soon.